Hello everybody out there. This video is my AFC Championship and NFC Championship predictions. 2 games left in the playoffs. Next game is the Super Bowl, of course. So 4 teams left. Only 2 go to the Super Bowl. It should be good games this Sunday. One of them, I believe, starts at 6:45 or something like that. I think 6 something, after 6, right before the Royal Rumble. I will not be watching that game because I will be watching WWE Royal Rumble. Anyways, I think the first game is the Patriots going to Denver against the Denver Broncos. So Patriots against, I believe it's Denver. I could be wrong. Of course I'm not wrong. I know it's Denver. I cannot go. Denver, they have a great defense. I'm sure they'll play really, really good and really hard, but I cannot bet against, and I will not go against Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. They're 2 of the best. I cannot go against them. I am going with the Patriots. My regular season pick I made before the season even started on one of my videos where I made my Super Bowl predictions. I had the Patriots in the Super Bowl going against my Packers. Well, sadly, my Packers did not win in Arizona, and they're not in the NFC Championship, so the Packers are not in the Super Bowl. But the Patriots are still alive, and I believe they will go to the Super Bowl. Bill Belichick is so damn good as a coach. You know he's going to have his team ready and all his players ready. So I'm going with the Patriots to defeat the Denver Broncos and go to Super Bowl 50. Up next, we got the NFC Championship game where Seattle just took on Carolina. And Seattle was down 31-0, but they came back and made it, I think, 24-31 was the final score. So Seattle loses. Carolina, they have home field advantage. Arizona Cardinals are going to Carolina. I have to go with Carolina. I'm not a fan of Carolina. Not a fan of the team Carolina Panthers. But I believe they will win the NFC Championship and go to the Super Bowl. So I think it was 2004 Super Bowl where we had the Carolina Panthers against the New England Patriots in 2004. Well, it's 2016, and we're going to have the Patriots against the Panthers again. And I think the Patriots will win the Super Bowl again. Back-to-back years. And this will give Tom Brady, I believe, his 5th Super Bowl win. The guy's been in, I think, 6 Super Bowls, only won 4 of them. Anyways, my picks are the Patriots and the Carolina Panthers to win this weekend and go to Super Bowl 50. So in Super Bowl 50 will be Carolina against New England. As for what happened to my Packers, it was very sad. Because, the Packers shouldn't even had to tie the game up by throwing a Hail Mary, but they magically did tie it up by the Hail Mary, where Aaron Rodgers broke away, spun, ran to his left, and threw one of the greatest passes I've ever seen into the end zone, and Janis caught it to tie the game, kicked the field goal. It was tied up and went to overtime. It should have never went to overtime because Eddie Lacy made a big run, like 60-yard run. I think it was in the 3rd quarter. Made a big 60-yard run, and all the Packers could get out of it was a field goal. That's not good to just score field goals. Then later in the game, I think it was the 4th quarter. Excuse me. I feel like I got phlegm in my throat. Anyways, Carson Palmer, fourth quarter, I think, threw a couple passes, one in the end zone that missed his receiver. Sam Shields could have intercepted it, but he didn't. Then another pass near the end zone, in the red zone for not Carolina. Cardinals were in their red zone, probably at the 10 or 20 yard line. Carson Palmer throws a really bad pass. Looked like he had nothing on the pass. It hits Sam Shields right in his hands, and the guy that can't hold on, he couldn't hold on to it. So Sam Shields drops another interception. That would have really helped the Packers if they would have got that interception late, or I think it was late in the fourth quarter. But Sam Shields did not catch it, so whatever. Packers should have won. They could have won, but this year wasn't our year. It really shouldn't even been our year because Jordy Nelson was injured before the season even started, and he's one of our best receivers. Randall Cobb, the guy got injured in the first quarter. I believe he injured a chest injury. I think he injured his lung or something. He started spitting up blood, so he was out of the game. But magically, Eddie Lacy made a big run. And I'm probably going on too long reviewing the Packers-Cardinals game, but what the hell, the Packers are my team, so I'll talk about them because I feel like it. Eddie Lacy made that big run. All we could get was a field goal. If Eddie Lacy wouldn't have made that big run and the defense played pretty damn good until fucking overtime, if Eddie didn't make that big run and the defense didn't do their job, and if we didn't have Aaron Rodgers, the Packers would have never, ever been able to come back and tie it up and go to overtime because Rodgers had the ball in the end zone. We were on the 4 yard line, whatever it's called, the 4th yard line. And Rodgers was backing up. He was in the end zone. He was about to get sacked. He turns to his left. It was 4th and 20. 4th and 20. And then Rodgers moves away from getting a sack and magically throws a pass 60 yards to get a first down on 4th and 20. The guy, Rodgers, is so goddamn good. I'm so glad he's my quarterback for the Packers. 4th and 20, we get a first down. Then there's no time left on the clock. I don't think there was any time left. Aaron Rodgers escapes, runs to his left, throws one of the best passes I've ever seen. Throws it, Hail Mary, into the end zone. Janis magically catches it for the touchdown. Then we kick a field goal. It's tied up into overtime. And then the mess with the goddamn coin toss, which wasn't a coin flip. The stupid referee just threw the coin up in the air. I've never seen that. I don't know what the hell the ref was thinking. Obviously, the ref was not thinking. Throws the coin up in the air. It just lands. Gets the Cardinals the ball. Packers complain, say the coin didn't even flip. Well, they don't call it a coin flip. They call it a coin toss. So I've heard a lot of people try to argue that the coin doesn't have to flip. Yes, it does. So the ref flips it again, and it's a Cardinals ball anyway. And then we all know what happened. Carson Palmer escaped a sack, threw it to Larry Fitzgerald. Old man Larry catches it wide open. Nobody's on him. And then he runs 75 yards. And then the next play, they give it to Larry, and he scores a touchdown from like 4 yards away. So it was pretty damn heartbreaking to lose in overtime for the second year in a row in the fucking playoffs. Next season, Packers better not lose in the playoffs in overtime, because last year we were kicking the Seahawks' ass and then it went to overtime and we lost because of the defense. Anyways, it was a good year. I'm proud to be a Packers fan. I guess it was a good year because we made the playoffs, but not really, because when you're a Packers fan, you expect your team, especially with Aaron Rodgers, you expect the Packers to go to the Super Bowl every year because that's the kind of organization they are. Anyways, hope you enjoy my AFC and NFC Championship predictions. Carolina is going to win over Arizona, and New England is going to win over Denver. So it'll be Panthers, Patriots in Super Bowl 50. Hope you enjoyed this video, everybody. Bye for now.